Mantri.
Speaker, sir, I rise to reply to the cut motion put by honorable members of the opposition on today's demand, number 7, 15, 16, 33, 52, 60, before this House. First, I'll reply to all the cut motions. Speaker, sir, all services to citizens are provided under the Goan Right of Citizens to Time-Bound Delivery of Public Service Act 2013, with no appeals or pending issues reported in the past 5 years across the Department of Revenue. The Land Survey Department has invested 1.34 crores in creating a modern, dust and fireproof record room and is actively scanning legacy and post-liberation records for future public access via the data management software. This new system will enhance transparency and convenience by allowing easy access to property-related documents. The department is well equipped with 20 ETS instruments, 12 DGPS instruments, and 1 drone, with plans to purchase additional DGPS instruments and send officials for drone pilot certification. Recent achievements include completion of over 18,000 kilometers of land surveys for the Goa Industrial Corporation using DGPS instruments and drones. The department's capabilities align with PM Gati's Shakti portal septial data requirement. Despite staffing shortage, service efficiency has been maintained through the engagement of additional junior office assistant and MTS from GHRDC. The charge against the Revenue Department for failing to provide septial data are unfounded, as the department's survey plans are crucial for overlaying thematic layers in spatial data initiatives. Earlier, the issuance of partition orders was entrusted with the Deputy Collector to decide land partition in a time-bound manner. Since the Deputy Collectors are busy in magisterial duties and election-related works, the government has amended the Land Revenue Code, and the powers have been vested with the Inspector of Survey and Land Records under the Goa Land Revenue Code Amendment Act 2013. All efforts have been taken to dispose the partition cases in time-bound manner. Speaker, sir, demand number 15 and 16, this is collectorate. This demand is very important for the common man, as collectors come in connect with the common man and maximum people come in contact with collector's office. My effort is to see that their work is done at faster speed and they don't have to come to the collectorate again and again. Speaker, sir. Disaster Management Cell in North and South Goa districts, supervised by district collectors, operate 24/7. Control rooms to handle emergencies and coordinate responses. They work closely with various departments such as PWD, WRD, Fire and Emergency Services, Police, Electricity, Municipalities and Panchayats. The State Emergency Operations Center in Porvorim, Goa and ERSS handles disaster complaints through emergency number 241-9550 and 112 respectively. The government promoted the SECT mobile application on 5th April 2024 for public awareness. Training has been provided through GPART to various departments. Alerts from IMD are disseminated promptly, and communication is maintained via group messages and WhatsApp group. Additionally, 400 APART Mitras and 70 APART Sakis have been trained for emergencies, and the Directorate of Fire and Emergency Service is well equipped for flood and rescue operation. The NDMA has provided financial aid under the State Disaster Response Fund to assist the victims of natural calamities promptly. The India Disaster Resource Network portal has been updated and equipment details from various government departments in Goa for disaster response. The gratuitous relief compensation dispersed to the victims of natural calamities since last 5 years in North Goa, 5.11 crores, and South Goa, 3.78 crores. The incident response system aims to train officers, ensure proper documentation, and enhance planning and accountability. The final draft and IRS notification incorporating feedback from the National Disaster Management Authority is near completion, with budget provisions made for its implementation and the formation of incident response team and at state and district levels. The Sendai framework of disaster risk reduction adopted by 187 countries including India is being implemented in Goa with assistance from Ministry of Home Affairs. The government has appointed a senior consultant and a DO to support the framework. The senior consultant's role include preparing the hazard risk vulnerability atlas, aligning state and district plans, facilitating departmental disaster management plans, coordinating mock drills, and enhancing disaster preparedness and data management. Revenue expenditure provisions also support the State Disaster Response Fund and State Disaster Mitigation Fund, strengthen state and district disaster management authority, and enhance capacity building for emergency operation centers. The Goa State Disaster Management Authority annually conducts state-level mock exercises in collaboration with the National Disaster Management Authority, with active participation from stakeholders at state and district level. Mock exercises on cyclone, flood water rescue, and chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear emergencies has been conducted. Specific events included exercises at Kolwa Beach, Amtana Dam, Salaulim Dam, and various G20 venues in 2023, as well as fire safety and earthquake drills at Betu. The Indian Navy hosted the annual joint exercise in October 2023, and Manor International Airport in Mopa conducted CBRN exercise during the Fire Service Week 2024, and mock drill was held at the Advanced Training Institute, Betul. First time during natural calamities, compensation has been enhanced and relief is being given much faster than before. Demolition squad in North and South Goa, led by Deputy Collectors of Panjim and Salsette, faced significant challenges in executing demolition orders due to legal hurdles, lack of readily available resources from the public work departments, and consistent labor shortage. Various departments provide necessary support, including manpower, machinery, and police protection. Efforts are ongoing to address these challenges, which demolition scheduled and pending cases set for resolution soon. Complaints are received by the concerned...
Honorable Minister, 1 minute. Under Rule 16, I would like to move the motion to extend the duration of sitting of the House by half an hour. 1 hour.
The motion is that the duration of the House be extended by 1 hour. Those in favor of the motion say yes. Those against may say no. Ayes have it. Ayes have it. The motion is adopted. The duration of the House is extended by 1 hour.
Complaints are received by concerned Mamladar in respect to land fillings, and if violations under Section 33 of the Land Revenue Code are found, a checklist is filed before the Deputy Collector and SDO, who conducts hearing to resolve the issues. Directions has been given to the Deputy Collector to expedite the disposal of these matters. The offices of the Collector North and South are actively addressing illegal scrapyards on agricultural land by issuing show-cause notices under Section 33 of the Land Revenue Code. Deputy Collectors have been directed to handle these matters expeditiously. The government has taken comprehensive steps to maintain the Collectorate North building structural integrity and internal condition. Proposals for structural stability inspection and urgent ceiling repairs have been sent to the PWD. Recent upgrades include painting, renovation of the conference hall, rewiring, internal painting of the confidential section, and drainage pipeline repairs. In the year 2018, it was proposed to construct Revenue Bhavan at Porvoni, but subsequently in 2021, approval was obtained for a new collectorate building proposed to be constructed at Morombi Piken at Mirses village of Tiswari Taluka. The final area will be determined only after road width is finalized. The said matter is under consideration with GSIDC. Speaker, sir. Repairs to the toilets in Collectorate South building are underway. With 60% of the work completed, PWD is handling both structural and electrical repairs. Daily maintenance is managed by the Human Resources Development Corporation. As of now, 18 toilets are already repaired. Remaining work is under process. Administrative approvals has been given, and in some cases, tender has been floated. The balance work will be completed at the earliest. Similarly, immediate repair and renovation of Comunidad's administration building in South Goa, Margao is under consideration to protect important archival records. Delay in Munkar cases and tenancy cases result for legal hurdles. Interim applications, complex procedure, and resource constraint. To address these, special mamladars and additional resources are appointed with older cases prioritized and hearings held on Saturdays. Also, link officers aim to speed up the process. Monthly review meetings by collectors are implemented to expedite resolutions. Mutation application are processed online, which improves efficiency and tracking. Auto-triggered update upon property registration further streamline the process. Some applications are pending due to discrepancies, but these are reviewed and addressed promptly during monthly meetings. These efforts show the government's commitment to efficient resolution of mutation cases. To maintain law and order, both the collectors, North and South, conduct regular meetings with Superintendent of Police and other members. The executive magistrates have been appointed by the collectors for maintaining the law and order on time. Also, whenever required, the order under Section 144 of CRPC is being used by the collector. Further, the issue of corruption is one that we take with utmost seriousness, and I appreciate the concern raised by honorable members. Revenue services have been digitized and made available online, which reduces direct public interference and minimizes opportunities for corrupt practices, due to which there is less possibility of corruption. To address the issue of hill cutting and land filling, dedicated flying squads have been established in both North and South Goa districts. These squads are prompt in responding to reports of illegal activities. Additionally, control rooms at both collectorates are operational, ensuring that complaints received are immediately attended to. According to Citizen Charter, caste and income certificates should be issued within 10 and 7 days respectively. Online delivery through Citizen Service Center has been streamlined the process. Though delays occur if required documents are missing or physical verification is needed, efforts are ongoing to improve delivery times, and the renewal process for OBC certificates has been simplified by removing the word provisional. Caste certificates are regulated under the Goa Rights of Citizen to Time-Bound Delivery of Public Service Act 2013, mandating issuance within 7 days. The Mamladar's Court Act upon Traditional Access Rights, and a committee chaired by the Chief Town Planner is working on a recommendation for landlocked properties. However, the committee has yet to receive a response from local bodies and MLAs. The government review of the committee findings will ensure compliance with regulation while addressing access concerns. Local bodies, including corporation, municipal council, and village panchayats, are primarily responsible for providing decent crematoriums. As per the Goa Panchayat Raj Act and the Goa Municipality Act, most of local bodies already have crematorium in place, but if land issue arises, they can request government land through the collectorate. The government promptly processes such proposal to ensure access to adequate crematorium facilities for all citizens. Speaker, sir, funds from MPLDs for North and South Goa has been allocated and utilized by various MPs. The allocated funds have been utilized timely, adhering to the MPLD's guidelines. For the year 24-25 fiscal year, the North District Administration and South District Administration has a budget of rupees 5,137.70 lakhs and rupees 5,624.90 lakhs allocated for salaries, pensions, outsourcing services, vehicle expenses, apprentices, stipend, and IT equipment, with additional provisions for demolition and natural calamities. Administrators are instructed to enforce strict measures against encroachment on communal land as per circular issued by Revenue Department and related notification. The Deputy Collector and Sub-Divisional Officers are responsible for enforcing the Goa Land Prohibition on Construction Act and removing encroachment. The offices of Collectorate North and South handle agricultural land protection by issuing show-cause notices for encroachment complaints and ensuring timely resolution. Due to shortage of talatis, existing staff are assigned additional SAZAs, and their services are also used in various offices like the collectors, deputy collectors, and SDOs due to lack of clerical staff. The Mamladars are tasked with a range of duties, including site inspection, law and order, responsibility, and stakeholders meeting, which often require field work. Direction has been issued to ensure that officials remain committed to their roles and are available for urgent matters both in the office and in the field. Under the Goa Regularization of Unauthorized Construction Act 2016, the Deputy Collector and SDO of each taluka are responsible for adjudicating and deciding application. These applications are first verified by Deputy Collectors and then inspected by Sub-Divisional Inspection Team led by the Mamladar. Efforts are ongoing to expedite their disposal despite various administrative and duty-related challenges. Many applications are incomplete or pending inspection. Monthly review meetings and directives aim to ensure prompt processing of these cases. Further 20-point program scheme was implemented by the government somewhere in 1982 for granting 100 square meter plot to poor and needy people free of cost. Accordingly, plots were allotted by verifying their criteria as per the guideline. At present, the said scheme is not in force. Speaker, sir, I'll speak on demand number 33. Speaker, sir, compensation for land acquisition is determined according to the right to fair compensation and transparency in Land Acquisition, Rehabilitation and Resettlement Act 2013 and its 2015 order. the government also follows a specific policy providing an additional 1% remuneration to land owners for public projects. Under this act and policy, fair compensation is ensured and landowners can request an enhancement of compensation if dissatisfied. This amount is more than the market value and they get a good compensation amount. Further issue was also raised on Kazan land under Rule 6, subsection 5 of the Goa Daman and Diu agricultural tenancy rules. Managing committees are tasked with maintaining Kazan land's bunds. Complaints are inspected by the Mamladar and Talati, who then direct the preparation of repair estimates through the Soil Conservation Division. Repairs are funded by a 90-10 scheme, 90-10% scheme, with the government covering 90% of the cost and the managing committee covering the remaining 10. Regarding sluice gate auctions, conducted annually under Rule 8 of the Goa Daman and Diu agriculture tenancy rules, are publicly advertised and overseen by a Mamladar's office official, with the highest bidder providing a 25% security deposit. Complaints of misuse are investigated by the Mamladar, who can terminate fishing rights if necessary, ensuring a transparent process. In case of issues related to non-alignment of village panchayats and revenue villages of Goa Land Revenue Code, the government can create, alter or abolish districts and sub-districts, while the collector can arrange or modify sazas and circles within a taluka. Revenue villages are defined by the Land Revenue Code. The village panchayat jurisdiction are governed by Goa Panchayat Raj Act. The Goa Daman and Diu Land Revenue Inspection, Search and Supply of Copies of Land Records, Rules 1969, governs the fees for land records, and the office complies with the rates specified in notification issued by Revenue Department for documents under a Right to Information Act. A fee of ₹2 per page is charged in accordance with RTI rules. However, as per the office memorandum, in connection with Rule 4 of the RTI rules, the fees are charged as per rates prescribed in notification. Further, the recommendation from the Comunidades Convention held in January 2024 are under thorough examination by the government. This process involves reviewing existing provisions and assessing the feasibility and implication in relation to the Code of Comunidades. The government is committed to carefully evaluating each recommendation to ensure alignment with the Code's objective and practical implementation. Decisions will be made based on a comprehensive understanding of the recommendation and their potential impact. Speaker, sir, now I will go to demand number 52, labor. Speaker, sir, the main function of the Office of Commissioner of Labour and Employment is to investigate and settlement of various disputes between the employer and the employee, and enforcement of various provisions of labour legislation enacted for the welfare of the working class. In order to investigate, adjudicate, and settle the dispute between the employer and employee workers, various statutory authorities have been appointed in the office, including conciliation officer, to adjudicate the disputes. 2 labour courts, namely Industrial Tribunal cum Labour Code 1 and Labour Code 2, are constituted in the state and are functional. To enforce the various provisions of the law, labour legislations enacted for the welfare of the workers, enforcement officers, labour inspectors are appointed. The department is also providing various services to the public at large to provide better and quick services to the public. Online registration and renewals of establishment under various labour laws has been put in operation, whereby instead of visiting the office, the employers can get registration certificate at their doorsteps, which also save the time of visiting the department from time and again. The department is also imparting training to the children and families of industrial workers in different skills like embroidery, cutting and tailoring, needlework, etc. through different welfare centers in the state. The labor laws have been enforced in efficient manner in order to give relief to the workers. Routine and surprise inspection of the establishments have been carried out by the enforcement machinery of the department to see that injustice is not done to the workers and to see that the various provisions of the labor legislations are implemented by the employers, along with providing statutory benefits to the work, including payment of minimum wages notified by the government. Wherever the irregularities are detected, strict action is initiated against the defaulting employers by the way of filing prosecution in the court of law or otherwise. Apart from this, any complaint received from any workers necessary investigation, inquiry is done and relief is given to the worker. There are statutory boards constituted by the department, namely the Goa Labour Welfare Board and the Building and Other Construction Workers Welfare Board, through which 16 and 17 different schemes are respectively implemented for the benefit of industrial workers and the building and other construction workers. The department has also initiated the action to streamline the process of registration of building and other construction workers in the state so as to give the benefit to those workers. Necessary direction has been issued to the enforcement machinery in the department to cover more construction and other establishment so that registration is increased. The department is also in process to streamline the functioning of the Goa State Social Security Board, constituted under Unorganized Workers Social Security Act 2008 for the welfare of the unorganized workers. The Apprenticeship Act 1961 is implemented by the Directorate of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship and not by the Labour Department. The trainees are taken by the department as apprentices for 1 year for the training purpose. The Employees State Insurance Scheme is an integrated measure of social insurance embodied in the Employees State Insurance Act 1948 and is designed to accomplish the task of protecting employees against the hazards of sickness, maternity, disablement, and death due to employment injury, and to provide medical care to insured persons and their families. The medical benefits are administered by the state government and remaining cash by the ESI Corporation. As per Section 58 of the Employees State Insurance Act, medical treatment is to be provided by the state government. Employees earning up to 21,000 per month are covered under ESI contribution. 4% of their wages are deposited as ESI contribution. Full medical benefits are delivered to insured person and his family through network of 14 ESI dispensaries in different talukas and 1 ESI hospital in Margam. Speaker, sir, insured person who requires special medical care are referred to Goa Medical College, and if need investigation and treatment or super specialty treatment are referred to tie-up hospitals. The medical benefits comprises of specialist and diagnostic services, hospitalization, super specialty treatment, free supply of drugs and dressing, provisions of artificial aids and appliances, etc. The scheme also offers old age medical care in ESI hospital dispensaries only to retired insured persons, disabled workers and their spouses subject to fulfillment of certain conditions. The ESI has the state-of-art infrastructure and facilities for treatment of ESI beneficiaries. As the entire state of Goa is covered under ESI scheme, all the insured person and their family members are availing cashless medical treatment from ESI. Dispensaries set up in different talukas of Goa and 100-bedded ESI hospital at Margam. Besides, there are 03 insurance medical practitioners appointed under ESI scheme and free consultation. Medicines are provided to insured persons. Medicines not available are purchased by the beneficiaries from private medical stores and the amount reimbursed to their accounts. The ESI Hospital Margao has been upgraded to 100-bedded and provided medicine and medical services in surgery, orthopedics, pediatrics, gynecology, obstetrics, leprosy, skin and VD, ENT, dentistry, homeopathy, and Ayurveda. The facilities of radiology and laboratory investigation are also made available. Full-fledged operation theatre with anesthesis is functioning for routine and emergency surgical procedures. Patients who cannot be treated in Goa Medical College and need super specialty treatment are referred to the approved tie-up hospitals in and outside Goa. There are 195,110 insured persons in the state of Goa covered under ESI as on 31/3/2023, availing medical treatment from ESI, dispensaries and hospitals, besides other benefits under the ESI scheme. Efforts have also been made to make ESI hospital more vibrant so that workers can get help and relief from this hospital. Speaker, sir, I'll go to demand number 60, employment. Speaker, sir, the employment exchange are established under the All India Scheme for discharging the function, duties and responsibilities as emphasized in the National Employment Exchange Service Manual. Employment exchange does not create and provide jobs, but serves as a link between job seekers and employers. The major activities of the employment exchange is centered on registration of job seekers and submission of names to the employers in both public and private sectors as per their requirements against the notified vacancies. Apart from this, employment exchange also provides employment assistance for job seekers candidates. Reservation of jobs in private sector does not come under the purview of employment exchange. In view of the Constitution of India, no such reservations can be made mandatory in private sector. Reservation is unconstitutional and discriminatory in nature as per judgment passed on 17/11/2023 by Honorable High Court of Punjab and Haryana. The figure of employed and unemployed are based on information furnished by the candidate applicants at the time of online registration. Figures pertaining to employment status is updated on real-time basis and reflected in that particular registration year of the candidate. According to Employment Exchange Compulsory Notification of Vacancies Act 1959, all those companies employing 25 and more employees need to notify the vacancies to Employment Exchange. Show cause notices are issued to those employees who fail to notify the vacancies in Employment Exchange. There is no obligation upon any employers to recruit any person through the Employment Exchange from the sponsored list merely because the vacancies has been notified. Model Career Center aims at transformation of Employment Exchange by leveraging information technology to improve the delivery of services of all government-run employment exchange across the nation. MCC set up at regional employment exchange provides services for job seekers and employers for job matching in a dynamic, efficient, and responsive manner. These initiatives play the crucial role of facilitation to reduce unemployment in Goa. Through constant interaction with the local industry and employers, the government had initiated exercise to estimate employment opportunities in the area associated skill requirement, availability of training and capacity building, etc. Model Career Center and the Regional Employment Exchange has conducted various outreach activities online as well as offline, such as program on career guidance, counseling, seminars on soft skill training, personality development program, sessions on civil service competitive exam, entrepreneurship orientation program, job fairs and placement drives, etc., to enhance and upgrade the skill of job seekers as per market requirement. The objective of the job fair is to increase employment opportunity for the job seekers and offer wide range of selection to the recruiters. Job fair placement drives organized by this department are open for all. Total outreach activities conducted are 272. Total job fairs and placement drives organized are 43. 2,120 number of candidates were given job offers. Government had onboarded Confederation of Indian Industry to run the State Model Career Center for a period of 1 year, wherein 612 placement till 26 to 22 has been done by CII in private sector. Department has proposed a bill which may likely be introduced in the ongoing assembly session. Goa Amendment Bill to amend the Central Act, the Employment Exchange Compulsory Notification of Vacancies Act 1959, in regards to the Section 2 Clause G, by reducing the number of workers employees from 25 to 10 and Section 7 penalties. Under Section 4, in bracket 2, read with Rule 5, bracket 1 of the Employment Exchange, Compulsory Notification of Vacancies Act 1959, complaints have been filed before the JMFC Panjim to penalize the establishment in accordance to the law. Indoco, Verna Industrial State, Verna Goa, and N-Cube Ethicals Private Limited, Madkai Industrial State. Speaker, sir, I will move to demand number 72, Goa Waste Management, Science and Technologies. Speaker, sir, the Government of Goa has formed a special purpose vehicle, Goa Waste Management Corporation, under administrative control of Department of Science, Technology and Waste Management for dealing with matters pertaining to waste management in the state of Goa, especially in setting up common waste management facilities. There are basically 5 types of waste to be managed: solid waste, hazardous waste, biomedical waste, construction and demolition waste, and e-waste. A major success story is the Saligaon Solid Waste Management Facility, which began operations in 2016 with a capacity of 100 TPD and was expanded to 250 TPD in December 2021. This facility uses advanced technology for recycling, sorting, segregation, biomethanation, and composting, converting methane gas to electricity. It has treated 460,008 tons of waste and has become a model facility visited by foreign delegates, ambassadors, and academical institutions. Other facilities: the Kakora Solid Waste Management Facility started operation in May 2023 and has treated 20,170 tons of waste. Also, GWMC is undertaking secondary wet waste collection from local bodies in the captive zone of Kakora plant. The government is in process of setting up SWMF at Bangini, which will also be on a similar successful working technology. This facility will cater mainly to the Tiswari Taluka and surrounding areas. GWMC had floated the revised RFQ and was opened on 20th/12/2022. After scrutiny and following codal formalities, 3 bidders have been qualified for RFP stage. Same will be finalized after following due procedure. The government is also developing municipal solid waste facility at Verna IDC, being an integrated waste management facility with a waste-to-energy plant for disposal of RDF. The state also has a common hazardous waste treatment storage and disposal facility at Pisulem IDC, operational since March 2021, and has treated till date 10,626.5 tons of waste. The common biomedical waste treatment facility at Kundai IDC is operational since October 2021 and has treated till date 3,656 tons of biomedical waste. Setting up of a e-waste management facility at Pisulem IDC is underway, and since January 2023, 216 tons of e-waste has been collected by the selected agency in Goa. Setting up of construction and demolition waste facility at Bicholim is also been planned. Presently, an abundant quarry is identified at Tuin Perne for disposal of inert waste. With respect to littering of waste along highways and major district roads, GWMC is collecting waste from highways and major districts roads in Goa and covering around 397 kilometers of road stretches, and around 4,035 tons of littered waste along roads have been collected. GWMC is also carrying out work of secondary collection and transportation of dry, non-biodegradable waste from 150 village panchayats and 442 educational institutes across Goa, and till date has collected 22,034 tons of dry waste. A total of 2,57,679 tons of RDF have been sent from state of Goa to cement plants for co-processing. The GWMC has also undertaken remediation of 11 legacy waste dump sites, including major sites like Sonsoro, Headland Sada, and Asagaon Mapsa. A total of 4,52,939 cubic meters have been remediated, and 1,95,076 cubic meters of RDF have been disposed. The successful clearing of the Sonsoro legacy waste dump, a long-standing issue, is a notable achievement. The GWMC efforts have garnered national recognition, with the organization being selected as one of the Swachhata Knowledge Partner by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Speaker, sir, GWMC has also received a patent for a laterite-based concrete block made from recycled construction and demolition waste. Honorable NGT, in matter of 606/2018, was monitoring the status of waste management in every state, union territory from 2018 to 2023. Said matter was disposed in 2023, and the state of Goa is the only state which has not been imposed any fine by Honorable NGT, considering the state-of-art waste management facility set up by the government of Goa. Honorable NGT appreciated the facility set up in Goa and suggested the Chief Secretary, Government of Goa, to share experiences on the subject of waste management challenges in larger public interest with other states. Accordingly, Goa Waste Management Corporation conducted 3 days conference on waste management for other states in India as per the direction of Honorable NGT on 6th to 8th December 2023, which was attended by different states. Speaker, sir, with respect to scrapyard policy, on February 20th, 2019, GWMC was appointed as a nodal agency to oversee the relocation of recycling units, scrap yards, and recycling units in Goa. In this regards, GWMC has deployed a draft policy, developed a draft policy and is in process of identifying and acquiring additional government land for this purpose. According to the draft policy, the GIDC is responsible for establishing trade zones within existing industrial states or acquiring new land for recycling units. However, GIDC's regulations do not currently permit the allocation of plots for recycling units in industrial states. A meeting held on 1st March 2024, chaired by Honorable Minister for Industries, myself and Chairman GIDC, concluded that GWMC should identify available government land for acquisition and transfer it to GIDC to develop trade zone for scrapyard through a committee chaired by Chairman GIDC and comprising members from various government departments. The committee's process was reviewed in the meeting on 27 June 2024, where departments were directed to provide updated details on existing scrapyards and available government land. GWMC shall commence with the process of identification and registration of existing scrapyard and also notify the policy immediately. The Department of Science and Technology and Waste Management is mandated and with popularization and promotion of science, technology, and innovation in the state of Goa. In order to inculcate scientific temperaments in the minds of the students in the state, Department implements various schemes under which grant and aid is released to academic institutes to organize science seminars, workshops, science exhibitions, fair and other science awareness programs for the benefits of the students. This department, through Goa State Innovation Council, is driving the innovation agenda in the state by supporting various individual researchers, students to encourage them to actively participate in innovation work through research. The Goa State Remote Sensing Center under the department has prepared various GIS thematic maps using remote sensing data from the state of Goa, which are used by the line departments and academic institutes regularly. The remote sensing data and maps are also used to solve citizen-related problems like watershed, delineation, land use, land cover maps, etc. Goa State Council for Science and Technology also promotes technologies related by the CSIR institutes in the farmers' field by means of pilot demonstration and field days. The Department of Science and Technology and Waste Management utilizes annual budget for achieving its various goals throughout the year. For the purpose, funds are allocated to departments under various budget heads under demand number 72. Presently, the department is functioning with minimum barest sanction strength of 19 posts, which include administrative, technical, and scientific staff. The expenditure is met towards payment of staff salary and allowances and to carry out all other activities to achieve the goals of the department. Grant in aid is released to eligible guarantees who are selected based on recommendation of their proposal by committees under respective schemes and further upon approval of the government. Hence, there is no any wasteful expenditure by the department. Speaker, sir, the department is always instrumental in promoting and encouraging science fairs, tools, exhibitions for the benefit of researchers, organizations, NGOs in the field of science and technology, and also to student community in the state. For the purpose, department is implementing a grant in aid scheme under which financial grants are released to organization, institution, NGO who wish to organize the said science fairs, tours, exhibitions, seminars, as well as science awareness program. During various previous years, almost 36 proposals were sanctioned and grant in aid was released for the purpose. So also 14 numbers of faculty was supported financially to participate in the science conferences by performing tours at various foreign countries to present their papers. Department through Goa State Council for Science and Technology under the mandate of Patent Information Center supported total 16 IPR cells in various academic institutes to undertake the patent filing for their research finding by releasing financial support of rupees 20,000 to each cell. The Department of Science and Technology and Waste Management is the nodal department for obtaining GI tag for Goan items products. Department so far is succeeded in obtaining GI tags for following Goan products items. Akshichi वांगी, फेणी काजू फेणी, गोवा कैजू, गोवा मानकुराद मैंगो, गोवा बिबिंका, हरमल मिर्ची, गोवन खाजें, खोला चिली, मायाडोली बनाना, मोइडेजी game, and Sat Siro Bende. Speaker sir, further department has submitted GI applications in GI registry, Chennai for following additional products of Goan origin which are under process for consideration. Yes, Speaker sir, now I will go through the different points raised. तुम्ही म्हटलेलं नाही हा म्हणून
झालं हां ओके फुडें वचूं मंत्री जालें म्हणटा सगळ्यांचा सगळें जालें ओके म्हणटा सॅटिस्फायड दे आर सॅटिस्फायड
After talking so much, I guess they must be satisfied.
Yes.
अरे स्पीकर सर मोगेले जो स्पीकर सर
Yes.
स्पीकर सर अरे स्पीकर सर
we are completely satisfied.
Yes.
That he gave no answer.
बसून घे
Speaker sir, he has read out an answer which has no expectation for the Goan youth. ताणे सांगला की नोकऱ्यो आमी constitutionally not allowed. मुख्यमंत्र्यान स्टेटमेंट
स्पीकर सर ये जे आमकां आन्सर जाय तो बी
तुमचा प्रश्न विचारपा आसा एक
सर काय वचून दिल ना
एश्युरन्स जाय सांगतलो अजून तूं डिस्टर्ब एश्युरन्स दिता म्हणतो बस पड तूं तेका
विजय सरदेसाय
हांव उलय तूं पळय कित्याक रावलो तूं बस मरे
तू जे सांगता पळय तू कांयच ना म्हणून तो मिनिस्टर
आतां उलोवचें
एक मिनिट बसून घ्या माननीय मुख्यमंत्री सांगा तुम्ही
हा तुम्ही बसा
माझे निवड म्हणल्या ताजे जर कितें उरला तेणी स्पेसिफीक मंत्र्याक विचारचें
अरे ते आमी जाणा
स्पेसिफीक सगळे काय दिल ना आन्सर दिल ना
तुम्ही सांगता तू कित्याक सांगतलो
बरे स्पेसिफिक
विजय सरदेसाय बसून
क्वेश्चन
स्पीकर सर स्पेसिफिक
दोग जाण अलाव करता ना फुडें वता मंत्री
स्पेसिफिकली एक प्रश्न होता
सगळे जाण एक दोन तीन जाण उभे
एक
स्पेसिफिक विचारता नाका नॉर्थ गोवा कुमुंदात स्टाफाक तो कॉन्ट्रॅक्च्युअल आहा तो परमनंट करपाक ताणें लेटर बरयल्लें कलेक्टराक ताजें तूं फुडें परस्यू करतलो एक दुसरें तुवें अडवलपाल लँड स्कॅम म्हणून आमी गेल्या वर्सा काडिल्लें तूं सांगिल्लें एक्शन घेतलो आतां फुडें तूं घेतलो काय ना टायम बाउंड म्युटेशन जातलें काय ना स्पीकर सर पेडणेच्या एक्विजिशनाक मुख्यमंत्र्यान सांगलें की आपूण एक कमिटी करता कितें करता फास्ट करता
तुम्ही प्रश्न पावून तुवें 45 मिनिट्स घेतला
जाप दिल ना
मंत्री
युरालन वर्कर्स मागीर सैनीक स्कूल शिरोडा मागीर ते मांडवी पॅलेट ते सगळे काबार करता ताजेर तूं म्हाका एश्युरन्स दी तितलेंच.
Speaker, sir, I have heard all the members
Yeah.
Carefully.
Yeah.
And
But in your reply, you gave no answer.
No, I have basically placed a white paper of my department in front of you.
No, ask specific.
And I have been very clear. I have given you black and white picture as far as my department is concerned. I am telling you, as far as your cut motion is concerned, I have replied to each and every point of your cut motion which you have received. As I am ready even to answer to any of the queries which you all have raised.
Yes.
You all
Speaker
said
sir,
Speaker sir, एक क्वेरी मरे त्यो आपण वर
युरिया लेमाव तुम्ही प्रश्न विचारात एक जे आसा तुमची कितें आसा
Very, very,
आम्ही पिवपाचेच न्ही हांगा
very specific
आम्ही
question.
उबे रावले मुखेलमंत्री उबे रावता आनी डिस्टर्ब करता हे कशें जालें
एक विजय सरदेसाय एक आम्ही भान दवरचें तुम्ही एक दोन तीन जण उठता आनी विचारता म्हाका कितें
एक
म्हाका
रिप्लाय नाका रिप्लायच ना
रिप्लाय दिता रिप्लाय तो दिता न्ही
मुखेलमंत्र्यान ताका सांगला रिप्लाय दिवं नाका म्हणून.
हांवें तुका
Reply दिता न्ही?
आम्ही सांगलें तुका रिप्लाय दिता तुम्ही सांगला रिप्लाय नाका म्हणून.
Because
I said I will
specific.
I will reply
Only
to each
one.
and-
I will ask you only one.
I will reply to each and every
Okay,
query
but
which you have
हांव
asked.
एक specific each and every म्हळ्यार बार जातली एक specific very pointed.
First and foremost, I will talk to you about this one.
Speaker sir, हांव एक specific जाता. Only one.
Speaker sir,
अरे
sir,
ताका उत्तर दिवं दी न्ही
Speaker sir.
बसून घे
Yes, listen
ताका
to me.
उत्तर दिवं दी
Speaker sir.
सांगा
First and foremost, let me give you the brief fact of Pooja Sharma case. The Pooja Sharma, that application of mutation was received on 26/9/2023. Since the vendor's owners submitted an affidavit NOC in the said mutation, service of notice was waived off and the mutation was certified on 9/10/2023. So it was not done in one decision. And many of the honorable MLAs have raised the issue of mutation cases been done within 24 hours or 40 hours. In this regard, I want to clarify in this August House that the mutation rules were amended, specifically Rule 10 of the Goa Land Revenue Record of Rights and Registered Cultivators, Rule 1969, which provides that if there is one-to-one sale and the vendor-seller gives an affidavit waiving issues of notice, then in such case, no notices are issued and mutation can be done on the very same day. As such, there are many cases certified on the same day. And other things,
sir,
as far as the mutation is concerned, if there is any grievances, you can apply to
Yes,
the
Virej
deputy collector.
Virej Borkar
हुंय दिल रे म्हाका इन्सारपा दिल ना
तू बसलो न्ही रे
Ask.
बसलो हुंय रे तू तेका आन्सर
बोला,
करून
बोला,
लायला
सांग.
म्हाका बसयला
एक मिनिट विरेश बोरकार
I would like see I'll just tell you
विरेश बोरकार एक मिनिट
अरे स्पीकर सर तू म्हाका कितें इन्सारपा दिना
ताका बस म्हणल्या तू उलय म्हण तुका
कोरे कोताय
अरे तुका उलय म्हणला
स्पीकर सर कोरे
यस
कोरे तुम्ही हे आंक तरी
अरे तुका तुझं क्वेश्चन मान म्हणून सांगला ताका बस म्हणून सांगला हांवें
तू माया
हांवें ताका बस म्हणून सांगला हांवें ताका बस म्हणून सांगला तुका उलय म्हणून सांगला सांग उलय आतां
Ask.
स्पीकर सर जे I had asked you 4-5 things.
I will reply to that. One is you had asked me regarding Zuari. Wait, I will reply to you first is Zuari. अरे बाबा मस्त बराबर.
अरे तो निदान तू उठवलो ते कडे न्हिदलो आसलो चड न्हिदोता आनी मागीर उठता आनी मागीर दुसरे उलयता स्पीकर सर चॅक कोराय मातशे दोळे चॅक कोराय
Speaker sir, honorable opposition leader had asked me one regarding Zuari Agro, right? That's regarding Zuari Agrochemicals, government has referred the matter for legal opinion to learned additional Solicitor General, Sri Natarajan.
1 year. One year we are waiting for that report. This is the same thing you told me 1 year ago.
I think
same thing was raised. I believe Michael Lobo was leader of opposition. You said that would be tabled on the house.
See, I think as far as legal, if you want any legal confirmation of what is
placed that Gilman Coelho's report.
No, I am. Here you have in-house. We have got a lawyer. I think he will give you the
I know we have in-house
information
lawyer.
on this itself.
Because sir, my thing is very simple. Ki you place that report. Ek oros lagota report kitya place hai na. It was alleged that the Zuari Agro हे बट स्कॅमा 50,000 करोडा स्कॅम
there is no scam. Where is the question of a scam there?
No, you placed that
even
report.
The
You
matter
placed
actually
that
went to the
report.
Supreme Court. Matter went to the Supreme
You
Court as
placed-
far as the
No, will you place that-
Comunidad of this thing is concerned.
You have quoted Gilman Coelho's. What is that opinion? You placed
No,
that.
but we have further sent it for more, this thing, to get more legal opinion to additional Solicitor General. Once that report comes, we will.
Okay,
place it
Speaker
down.
sir, Eku, I'll ask you very pointed.
Yeah.
See, I had asked you about the part in Kunkolim, whether you would come there for inspection. Number two,
Yes.
जे आमी bought answer जे मंत्रीन दिला. And I said that you all should summon these officers in this house. म्हाका दिसता the way Pooja Sharma's case जी जाल्या, he said to waive off. There are several of our Goan cases also. It takes 48 months also. So yeah, what is this chamatkar? Yeah, chamatkar. There was another case in Sange also, I told you. 48 hours. See, one second. So there are options. You please tell us what is the secret of that particular aadinga tek ami sarko satkar korea. If see one second. It is very clear with the amount of cases, 5,000 cases pending high, and this is going on increasing. I feel that particular Sharma, whoever it is, why was this case with the speed that it is, and that also Saturday, Sunday.
This is not question of Saturday and Sunday. I have told you that we had received the application. I have told you also that.
I feel the same thing has to be with Goans. That is the only thing. Why cases of Goans are not happening?
It is with everyone.
It is not. Your record doesn't say. Your record doesn't say. But it Kungolche mache sangs.
We have already amended that about Kunkoli. The other issue was you had asked me about abundant queries, right? The funds have been placed.
Kungolche sang tu mai dusre mai.
स्पेसिफीक क्वेश्चन आसात पयलो आसा तो कॉम्पन्सेशन लँड लुजरांक जे आसा ना मागीर दिवनी मेळटा लँड लुजरांक कॉम्पन्सेशन आक्षी गोवा वेल्या शिरगांव पाले म्हाका लँड लुजर्स जे आसले हायवेक लागून गेल्ले तांकां अजून पर्यंत कॉम्पन्सेशन मेळना केन्ना पर्यंत मेळटलें दुसरे जो बाटीम विलेज आसा थंय गार्बेज डंप करून फिलअप केला ती केन्ना पर्यंत रिकवर जातलो तिसरो जो स्पेसिफीक आसा तो लँड फिलिंग केसीस ज्यो आसा 1,200 ह्यो केसीस आसा ह्यो केन्ना लँड रिस्टोर केन्ना जाता स्पेसिफिकली सर्वे नंबर 28/2 जो कुर्का विलेजीक लागता हो रिस्टोर केन्ना जातलो व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट आसा
Let me answer. As far as
स्पीकर सर म्हाका बाकीचे आसा मुटेशन
तीन प्रश्न विचारले तुवें आतां
I am answering his.
ना बाकीचे उरले तेवूय
तुवें
आन्सर
घेतले सांगात
Because, sir, as honorable opposition leader had asked me, now JIDC needs to actually act against the factory occupiers for allotting the factory within their area. It is their decision.
You have said that there are illegal laborers living there. I have your report.
We had already had an inspection of that.
So is it legal or is it illegal?
But we already had an inspection of that.
Yeah,
now,
but
if
that
there
is
are
what. So you all said last time you all would come with some policy. Is it still in stake?
What policy?
About this labor, GIDC would come with some policy and stuff like that. See, basically, you have to come there. Have a look. I would request the Honourable Minister.
I will come.
You come there and look at the severity of the situation.
I will come with the chairman of GIDC also.
Yes.
So
मंत्री झाले
Okay, tell me. Ask me.
सर्वे नंबर 28/2 कुर्का विलेज हो जो जागो आसा तो रिस्टोर केन्ना पर्यंत जातलो जो लँड फिलिंग जाल्या थंय हाय अमाउंटान लँड फिलिंग जाल्या आनी दुसरें म्हणजे
See, you have, Speaker, sir, honourable member has given a complaint already to the collector. Collector will follow the procedure.
No, this order is there. In this order, there is within 72 hours recover जातले म्हणून सांगला. अजूनपर्यंत काय जाऊना.
Speaker,
so how much time it will take?
Speaker, sir, I assure
As
the
per this
collector.
order.
Speaker, sir, I assure the collector will follow the due process of law.
No, due process, but केन्ना जातले? म्हाका time
I
frame
cannot tell you.
time frame जाय.
As I said, collector.
I have to answer 50 families, 50. Speaker,
sir,
50
collector will follow the due process of law.
Speaker, sir, कोण
Whatever is to be
फाल्यां
done,
मिनिस्टर
whatever is
फाल्यां
to be done, the
कोणी
collector
पिड्यार
will
जालो जो लँड स्लाइड जालो आनी कोणाक किशा
जालें, complete जालें तुवें?
स्पीकर सर स्पीकर सर एटलीस्ट टाइम फ्रेम दिवपाची केन्ना तरी
फुडें वचया आमी
स्पीकर सर
मिनिस्टर टाइम फ्रेम दी एक्झॅक्टली केन्ना सर ना तुम्ही सांगपाक जाय
दिल्ल्या वळेरे प्रमाणे
ऑलरेडी
ओके न्ही?
स्पीकर सर
मंत्री
स्पीकर सर
मिनिस्टर
आन्सरूच दिवंक ना स्पीकर सर
मिनिस्टर
वो आन्सर दिवंक ना
आमचो आन्सर
तुमचो आमदार आसा म्हणून स्पीकर सर
आमचो आन्सर
बीजेपीचो आमदार आसा म्हणून स्पीकर सर
Yes.
एक्शन घेयना काय कितें
आता हांव दिल्ल्या वळेरे
सर,
क्रमांक 4 आशिल्ल्यो मागण्यो
सर,
क्रमांक
स्पीकर
7
सर,
15 16 33
स्पीकर सर,
52 60 आणि 72 वयल्यो कपात
सर म्हाका
मतदानात घालता
डिव्हिजन स्पीकर सर
जेका
डिव्हिजन
मान्य आसा ताणें हय म्हणचें
स्पीकर सर हांव
जेका
डिव्हिजन
मान्य आसा
मागता
ताणें हय म्हणचें जेका मान्य
स्पीकर सर
ना
हांव
ताणें
डिव्हिजन मागता
हा म्हणचें येस
स्पीकर सर हांव डिव्हिजन मागता स्पीकर सर हांव डिव्हिजन मागता हे कितें स्पीकर सर आन्सर दिना तुमी कांयच ना
आतां वळले प्रमाणे आयच्या दिसाच्यो मागण्यो क्रमांक 7, 15, 16, 33, 52
स्पीकर सर हांव डिव्हिजन मागता स्पीकर सर
सभाघराच्या
स्पीकर
मतदानात
सर
घालता. जेंका मान्य आसा ताणें हय म्हणचें जेका मान्य ना ताणें ना म्हणचें हय म्हणटाचें म्हणणें मान्य जालें हय म्हणटाचें म्हणणें मान्य जालें मागण्यो क्रमांक 7, 15, 16, 33, 52, 60 आनी 72 मंजूर जाल्यो सभा कामकाज आनी कांयच कामकाज नाशिल्ल्यान बुधवार 24 जुलय 2024 सकाळीं 11:30 मेरेन सभागृह स्थगीत करता.